listened to Architects for ages, so when this popped up on my feed, I was like, yay! I did listen to a little snippet of like 3 seconds, and he did go like, ooh, and ah! That's all I heard. So I am excited to hear the rest. It sounds epic. I even made the noise! Oh my goodness. Look at the shape of his mouth, it's so cool. There's so much going on. How does he get all those different pitches of distortion? Sometimes it's like, "Row," and sometimes it's like, look at his mouth shape. When he's getting that lower sound, it's normally a false chord distortion. That is when the false vocal folds, which are a little bit of tissue above the vocal cords, flap around in an uneven way, and that creates that distorted tone. He's also making his mouth like this. With the lower round lips, and then it kind of changes the pitch. Fun fact, there is actually no pitch in this sound. Pitch requires one fundamental frequency, but can you sing this note? I wouldn't know where to start. That one. Right. And we got such a great shot of his mouth. It's almost a smile or like a little half moon. How you shape your vocal tract helps you get those different distortions. Now the distortions could come from the false vocal folds. They could come from the epiglottis, which is a little flap that stops you choking on your food. It's nice to know where all these things come from, but it's not always how we feel it. What we can feel and see is the shapes we make and where the resonance sits in our mouth. And when you are learning these sounds, just try it. Experiment. If it starts to hurt, stop. But if it just feels a little bit funny or unusual, keep on going. See what you get. And again, just try it in short little bursts. If you start to get tired, it's okay. Try again tomorrow. It's layered as well. There you heard those two distinctly different textured, that more high-pitched sound and that more low-pitched sound, and he's about to interchange it with actual singing in a second. Da-da, da-da, much better than me and much quicker than me. I have to really think about it to get those two different settings in my voice. And it's tricky because one of them means your vocal cords come across and the other one means they completely get out of the way. Okay, let's listen to him actually sing because his clean singing voice is also so interesting. Yeah. Oh, I love that stop. It's so funny because his clean voice is so clean and bright, and part of that is compression. And what is compression? Is a little bit of compressed air between your vocal cords. Hey! See how it has that drive without it? Hey! It's a lot easier and more relaxed, and that compression gives it that like... I hope you get a good shot of that. So broken. This video is so cool. What I love about metal and this type of metal. If you're not used to it, it can sound like a lot of noise, but actually it's painting with textures and it is chaotic. In fact, the sound is literally chaotic. When you clean sing, the sound vibrations are even, but when you make distortions, they are not. They are uneven and they are chaotic sound vibrations. But life is chaotic and loads of sounds are chaotic. Often people think that it's a modern construction, metal music, but I think we've been using this style of creating sound since the beginning, whether it's just to scare a bear away or something. I bet if you're in certain situations, you don't even realize it, but you will use distortions in your day-to-day. Hey, I'm really annoyed by that. And you can use that as the start of finding what he is doing right here. What's the time thing for us? Putting before. It's just so chaotic. I love that part where it all drops out. Silence is so important. Having that little moment of silence gives the listener a moment to go like, before you get that big punch. It's like the moment on a roller coaster when you're hanging over the edge before you go. If you just go whew, 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 your body and your ear starts to get used to it. By having that stop, it hits hard again. I wonder where they filmed this. This is so cool! Oh, I'm getting goose pimples! Wow! Just the combination of the visuals and the sounds, and I was just thinking how incredibly melodic Architects are. You still have that melodic line, whether it's in the guitar or in the vocals, that makes it accessible to people who perhaps don't know this style of music, yet it is also so completely brutal at the same time. It sounds like a tornado. I love it so much. Wow. Ooh. Such a creepy end. What a textural dream, painting by textures. Rawr.